Good morning, everyone. Namaste. I'm going to call on Archangel Michael to cleanse this space, to clear out all negative and lower vibrations from our mind, body, and soul, home, and hearts. Placing the white light of protection around us with his blue seal, as well as I'm going to call on Saint Germain, because we're going to be reading more out of my Saint Germain-Master Alchemist spiritual teachings. And we are still learning about spiritual tools for transformation, and we are on the chart of the divine self. And I'm going to show you the chart real quickly of the divine self. So again, we have God, heaven, we have our higher self, our best friend, our I am presence, and that is us. And then this is the crystalline cord that is attached to us, leading to our higher selves. And I just heard today that our higher selves is the person that gives us karma. So that's why they always know what you're doing, because they're always attached. It states. So we're in the middle of the chart of your divine self. And it says, we all have moments when we feel connection with our higher self, when we are creative, loving, and joyful. But there are other moments when we feel out of sync with our higher self. Moments when we've become angry, depressed, and lost. What the spiritual path is all about is learning to sustain the connection to the higher self part of ourselves, so that we can make a great contribution to humanity. The shaft of the white light descending from the I am presence through the Holy Christ self to the lower figure. So it's a shaft that's coming through all of them. And it says through the lower figure to the chart, to the crystalline cord, is sometimes called our silver cord, which I've heard quite a bit. It is the umbilical cord, the lifeline that ties you to spirit. Your crystal cord also nourishes that special radiant flame of God that is ensconced in the secret chamber of your heart. It is called the threefold flame, or the divine spark, because it is literally a spark of sacred fire that God has transmitted from his heart to your heart. How amazing. The flame is called threefold because it engenders the primary attributes of the spirit, power, wisdom, and love. The mystics of the world religions have contacted the divine spark, describing it as the seed of divinity within. Buddhists, for instance, speak of the germ Buddhahood that exists in every living being. In the Hindu tradition, the Katha Upanishad speaks of the light of the spirit that is concealed in the secret high place of the heart of all beings. Likewise, the 14th century Christian theologian and mystic Meister Eckhart teaches the divine spark when he says, God's seed is within us. The lower figure of your chart of your divine self represents you, the soul on the spiritual path, surrounded by the violet flame and the protective white light of God. The soul is the living potential of God and the part of you that is mortal, but that can become immortal. The purpose of your soul's evolution on earth is to grow in self-mastery, balance your karma, and fulfill your mission on earth so that you can return to the spiritual dimension that you are in your real home. When your soul at last takes flight and ascends back to God and the heaven world, you will become an ascended master, free from rounds of karma at rebirth. The use of the violet flame can help you to reach that goal more quickly. And if you are on that path like myself, then you're in good company reading this. So I hope this helps. I love you all. Have a blessed day, and namaste.